from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Reimagining the future of the Staples Mill Road corridor. We'll tell you about that story and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Tuesday, May 30th, 2023, and it's brought to you today by Henrico County.
And now for the news.
The Staples Mill Road corridor has the potential to become a complete street, one that can provide safe and efficient travel options for pedestrians, cyclists, drivers, and public transit passengers alike. But a number of costly enhancements are needed to make that a reality. That was the conclusion of a consulting firm's 58-page report about the corridor and the 12 square miles surrounding it. The report was released earlier this month. It's part of the Staples Mill Road Small Area Plan. It was commissioned by the Virginia Department of Transportation. Among its recommendations, the consideration of dedicated public transit or bus lanes along Staples Mill Road between West Broad and East Parham Road, the creation of continuous pedestrian and cycling facilities along the road between Hungry Road and the I-64 interchange, and safety and operational enhancements to 11 key intersections in the study area. In total, implementation of those recommendations could cost anywhere between $67.2 million and $77.1 million, according to the report. Many of those improvements might take 6 years or more to implement, according to the authors of the report. The study took about 18 months. It grew from a 2020 concept developed jointly by Henrico County and the Virginia Department of Rail and Public Transportation that sought to enact a multimodal transit-oriented development plan for the Staples Mill Road corridor around the Amtrak train station in order to foster an urban-style development density with a variety of uses located in a small area with frequent and dependable access to a number of forms of transportation. The report proposed several state and regional funding options should the county and VDOT choose to move forward with some or all of the recommendations. This is a story we're first to bring you, and you can read a complete recap of the report right now on our website, henricocitizen.com. Last week, the Henrico Court-appointed Special Advocates, or CASA, welcomed 4 new volunteer advocates to its ranks. Presiding Chief Judge Sharon Gregory Jacobs of Henrico's Juvenile and Domestic Relations Court officially swore in the new CASA members during a ceremony. They are Drusilla Jones, Deborah Hay Pierce, Michelle Stumpf, and Rena Cranmer. Each invested 40 hours of their time to complete CASA's pre-service training. They'll now be appointed to advocate for children involved in the child welfare and judicial system because of allegations of abuse or neglect. If you'd like to learn more or potentially become a volunteer yourself, you can visit henricocasa.org or call 501-1672. Well, we just got finished with a long weekend, but it's not too early to start looking forward to the coming weekend, and Henrico County Master Gardeners will be hosting a spring plant sale and pollinator festival that'll take place at the Recreation Center at Deep Run Park in the West End at 9900 Ridgefield Parkway this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be a number of educational booths, children's activities, story time, a photo booth, and other gardening items and educational displays. There will be more than 150 varieties of plants offered at the sale. Admission to the event is free. Well, the teenage driver charged in the crash last year that killed a 24-year-old Henrico County police officer and severely injured another one begins this morning. Jeffrey Adam Langford of Hanover was 18 at the time of the crash. He's facing charges of felony involuntary manslaughter and misdemeanor reckless driving. The crash happened just more than a year ago, March 30th of 2022. It killed Trey Sutton, who was just a month removed from graduating from Henrico's Police Academy. His training officer, Greg Petrohovich, badly injured in the crash. It happened at the intersection of Route 301 and Wilkinson Road in northern Henrico County. The truck that prosecutors say Langford was driving allegedly ran a red light at that intersection. We'll have coverage of the trial from our partners at WTVR Channel 6 this week. And we'll get you caught up on high school sports and some postseason tournaments with our weekly installment of Gametime Henrico. It's our roundup of all things high school sports. You can find it later today on our website, henricocitizen.com. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Henrico County. Henrico County is now hiring. You can visit henrico.us/jobs to view a complete list of all opportunities, full and part-time, that are currently available. To learn more about Henrico's commitment to its employees and the Henrico Way, and find out why employees like Henrico Police Logistics Asset Manager Kristen Gaines say, quote, "Henrico feels like my home. It really is my family. I can't imagine doing anything else." That's henrico.us/jobs.